All right, we got the peanut butter and jelly worm on, and we're gonna go out here and see if we can catch some off the bottom. Which I figure we can. I just got a hit right then. Matter of fact, he's carrying it around right now. And I got him. He's not very big, but I got him. He's not very big. First cast. He's not real little either. He's alright. He's about 8 inches. He's a little feller. He's a little feller. He thinks he's real big. He thinks he's real big. Alright, first cast on the rubber worm. We got just a little fella right here. Alright, back in there, little buddy. Thank you very much for giving me a good time here. You should always be courteous. I mean, I know it sounds silly, but God lets them come to you. If it wasn't for him, you wouldn't even catch any. So we got to thank him too. Thank him every day for everything. And the little fish, thank them for listening to him. Even if it did get him caught. All right. I got a couple of slip shot on there with it to give it a little bit of distance here. Yeah, that's what they did. They went to the bottom. They went to the bottom. Like I said, I made the video of my twitch bait lure, and they were biting just every cast, and then they just quit. They just quit, and I switched over to another color and caught 1 or 2 more, but they still wasn't biting like they had been. And the reason is because it got hotter and hotter and hotter, and they ain't stupid. When it gets hot, they're going to go down to the bottom before they can sit still and just wait for something to come by. They don't want to be up there wasting their energy chasing stuff whenever it's hot. Or I don't think they would. I wouldn't want to. Well, I said that, and then one hits the top out there. Make a liar out of me. Go ahead. Let them know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just guessing. That's all we all do is guess. I mean, of course we know some things. We learn things as we go, but, you know, there's one hitting it right there. I got him. Come here, little fella. You're not going nowhere. You're not going nowhere. You can't hardly even feel them. It just kind of starts moving around out there. Alright. He's littler than that other one. He's littler than that other one. There's some bigger ones in here. I'm just kind of curious as to how big they are in here. Because these little fellers, I'm getting them about every cast, but I have caught a couple 12 inchers today. So, caught one on this same worm earlier, but I wasn't filming because the phone had literally got too hot and died. And yes, I use my phone a lot. I got a GoPro. I don't use that thing a whole lot. I mean, it's okay. Well, that lure is hanging onto that hook, won't let go. It's got a keeper on it, and it's keeping it, that's for sure. Alright. But the GoPro gets hot quicker than the phone does. And I think the phone does a little bit better video quality, to be honest with you. I don't know if it does or not, but it seems to me. And this rod here, this is my little laser HS speed stick by Lowe's. And it's a proficiency reel on it. 1000 series. There we go. There we go. Got another one. Loosen that drag off a little bit and let them have a little bit of fun out there. Come on. There you go. You can jump again. Yeah, you're a jumper. You're a jumper when I let you, huh? Try to act tough. I ain't gonna tell them you ain't real tough, though. I ain't gonna tell them you ain't really tough. All right. Okay, I take that back. I take it back. You are tough. You just threw water in my face, and fell on the ground. You are tough. I'm sorry. I will tell them you're tough. Now, bye. See you later. Thank you. They're so much fun. They're so much fun. Got water in my face. She can't help but love doing this. I don't care how hot it is. Everybody, it's too hot to fish. No, it's not. How can it be too hot to do what you enjoy doing? Down against there. They're awful loose on there. I might need to crimp them down, or I might just let them fall off if they want. I don't know. All right, let's see what we can catch now. You know, you can't really beat a Ned rig. Ned rig fishing, you just got to take it slow with it. See there? I'm just letting it kind of just sit out there and do its thing. Till one picks it up. Till one picks it up like that. They like to show out. They like to show out. Come here, you little fella. You ain't getting away. You ain't getting away just yet. Not bad. He's not bad. He's a little bitty 8-incher like the rest of them. Seems like that's all I'm getting on this worm, though, is them little bitty ones. Right now, anyway. This is the only worm I brought with me, so if it wears out, it wears out, and we're done. And I'm waiting on my wife. She's shopping. Said it'd probably be 45 more minutes, so we got at least 45 minutes to fish. I had one just now hit it. He's on it. He's on it. Yeah, he's on it. He's getting me slack. Behave. He got off. He got off. As long as they don't sling my worm off, I'm happy. Oh, he messed it up, though. Goodness. Well, they messing up my worm. They messing up my worm. There we go, way over there by that log. Oh yeah. I'm getting too much slack in that line. There's one on it. Oh yeah. There's one on it. I thought there was, because it was had too much slack in it. Had too much slack in it. And it wouldn't tighten up, and he was swimming towards me. That's what you was. You swimming towards me, so I wouldn't know you was on there, would you? Little tinker. Little tinker. Yeah, all about the same size on this rubber worm. I don't know. I don't know why. All at once it seems like some little ones. I may have to tear this worm in two and go with half a worm here before long. It's hanging in there though. It's trying. We got you. We got you. He's about the same size, a little bit bigger maybe. He may be just a tad bigger than that last one. Maybe just a tad bigger. He's a different color. He's a darker color, pretty. He's a pretty little fella. Huh. All right, back in there. So when it gets hot and they quit hitting your suspended baits, then it's time to go to the bottom. Time to go to the bottom when they quit hitting suspended and top. I mean, they're still out there hitting some top, but not as much as they are the bottom, obviously. And as I say, that one hits the top right there. And another one does. And I ain't got a hit on the bottom on this cast. Let's bring him in. I had a leaf on it. That could be in the problem. Kind of hard for them to swallow, worm, leaf, and all. Well, they can, but they won't try to usually. They don't like leaves. Oh, yes. Hope I didn't hang on that log. Which I did. I hung right on that log. We may pull it in. Yeah. Look at that. Pulling that log. Pulling that log with, I think, 6-pound test line on this. I don't want to lose my worm, or that's the end of this video. I don't have another one with me. Then I'd have to go back and do Twitch Bait Lures Part 2 or something like that, maybe. I caught the Loch Ness Monster. Look at that. I've caught the Loch Ness Monster, y'all. He's swimming right to me. He's not even putting up a fight. Loch Ness Monster. Look, he got his head up and his tail up. Come here, Lockie. You believe I'm going to pull that limb all the way across the pond? We got the Loch Ness Monster. Got him by the head. You want to always, when you get a Loch Ness Monster, you always want to grab that jaw where he can't bite you. Now, y'all believe that? And I'm going to toss him right back out there for a little bit of habitat for him. All right, now let's go catch another one. I don't know if my wife's going to believe me if I tell her I caught the Loch Ness Monster out of this pond. I have to show it to her. But they meat on them Loch Ness Monsters, it's tough. You can't eat it. Can't eat them for nothing. You just have to turn them loose. I think they're protected anyway. Alright, I think I'm going to walk down to the other end. If I'm going to be in the sunshine anyway, I'm going to walk to a different spot. We've been in this same spot forever. Alright, y'all, hang tight, because here we go. Alright, the little woman is still at Walmart. So I did walk down here to the other end and be standing in the sunshine, so the phone will probably shut off here pretty quick. But I'm going to see if we can land us a bass out of here before it does. Oh, yeah. He hit it hard. He hit it hard. Jump up and turn the backward somersault in the air. Backflip. You think you acrobatic? Huh? You think you acrobatic? There we go. Got it out of him. There he is. He's much bigger than the other ones. A little bit bigger, but not a whole lot. But he sure hit it hard. I thought he was big. I thought he was big and he thought he was big, but we was both wrong. He's not that big. Alright, we got it back on there. Boy, I tell you, ain't got much of a worm left on there. He's got holes all in him. Okay, y'all, I'm back. My phone overheated. I had to let it cool down. I had to cool down a little bit. Like I said, it's 100 degrees. Phone keeps overheating. My wife just messaged me that she is heading back, so I'm going to fish till she gets here, until the phone dies, and then I'll edit it later on after I charge my phone back up. But we're going to see if we can catch a couple more until she gets here. It should be about 20-30 minutes. They're biting slower because it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter, and they don't like the heat no more than anybody else does. There we go, throw it over in that shade. Got leaves on it. Got leaves on it. Yeah. There we go. We got it off though. Got it off of there. Now then, let me back up a notch here. Sometimes them little ones, I feel like they weigh a ton when they first hit it. He's still on there. He's still on there. I thought he let go of it. He's a little one. He's a little feller. They do like to fight though, little or not. They do like to fight. Come here, little feller. You're not going nowhere yet. You're not going nowhere just yet. All right, there he is, fellas. All right, back in there. Well, I'm getting hot and tired. Y'all can probably tell by my voice that I'm kind of winded and tired, but it is hot. I mean, it is hot, hot. Not as bad as it was yesterday. It didn't seem like yesterday was 109 degrees. I was standing on a bridge, fishing in the sunshine. I'm in the sunshine right now too, but don't seem to be as hot. Okay, y'all, I'm going back at it again. I caught one more there. Didn't get him on video or even a picture because the phone was dead. It died. It got too hot. Had a heat stroke. Well, it'll probably die again here pretty quick. Down to 17% battery on it. Got a grass and leaves and stuff on my lure. Let's go right over there. There we go. I don't know if y'all seen that or not, but he jumped out of that water. There we go. He did it again. He's a little bit bigger. He's a little bit bigger. He's showing out for you. Oh, be still now, buddy. Be still. I gotta get you out of there. Turn around and get that sun off of that camera for a minute. Get my gaiters where I can. What did I do with the gaiters? I done lost them somewhere. I know where they at. They're over in that grass. I can't get that hook to come out. There we go. There we go. Got it there. There we go. We got you. All right, buddy. Back in the water. All right. Okay, I'm back. I left my pliers, or I call them my gitters. Left my gitters laying down there. Thought I left them laying on that bank over there on that side, but I didn't. And I walked around to all the places I'd been and found them laying on the ground where they fell out of my pocket. Them things are $25 a pair. They're good ones, though. They are good ones. Yeah, the way that bass there was hooked, he had took that hook in his mouth all the way down. It went like in the front part of his, not in his gills, but where the gills are, it went through one side and back up under the other. He wasn't even really even hooked. It was just sitting there. Had to work it back out though without hooking him. Messed him up. leaf on it. Got a leaf on it. Oh, way out there. We got him. Yes, sir. We got him. Come on, jump again. Yes. Show out. Jump again, right here. Right here in front of the camera. Jump again. Jump again. Oh yeah, he's all right. He's all right. He is good. There we go. We got it out of you, buddy. Go back in the water. There you go. All right, y'all. Wife just showed up, so there's your video with the peanut butter and jelly worm on the bottom. I had quite a good time. It was hot, but it was fun. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching.